What's going on, guys? Welcome back into the channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing some more of the Pittsburgh Pirates franchise. Yes, I know it's been a while. It's been a hot minute since we've done anything with this franchise. I've just been so busy outside of YouTube with my actual job and my coaching that I actually do in real life. So much going on that I just have not had the opportunity. You guys can kind of see that I've been slacking on videos a little bit, but this week we've been consistent and we're trying to get back into a consistent rhythm. So with that, we're jumping back into the Pittsburgh Pirates franchise. This video is hopefully going to be mostly a uncut video. I'm probably not going to have the time to cut this out, so we're probably going to try to do this in about a 30-minute segment or so, somewhere around there, 20 to 30 minutes, and we're going to be trying to work our way through the month of August and September, and pretty much all we have to do at this point is really manage our team through. We might play some key moments here or there to really get back into the swing of things, but nonetheless, we have a couple of things we got to do. We got to do some contract extensions. I want to review some of my draft picks, even though we've already looked at that, and we'll kind of go from there. Good first place to start from, I would say, reviewing the draft picks, because that's something that I've actually looked at in some of the recent videos that I've made. I actually kind of like where we're going with these draft picks. It's unfortunate that this first round guy, Patrick Marks, is a 57 overall. That's actually kind of crazy. I guess maybe because he's a right fielder. I think that based on that batting ability and his vision, if we moved him maybe into like an infield spot, I think his rating would go up tremendously. Like, that 81 contact is massive. And then 71 vision as well, or 74 vision is pretty crazy. We also got some really good draft picks with our other players. Ray Griffith was really good. So I'm excited, after having seen these guys, to be able to, you know, figure out where they can go in our organization within the next year. I want to get these guys in and combine them with the last rookie class and see what they're you know, cut out for. We also have Bobby Sutter. These were a couple of C potential guys, but they're both 18 years old, both starting off at super high overalls. So these guys are crazy as well. We got a guy that has some power against lefties. So that's fantastic. I mean, the ability to actually be able to hit some home runs with one of our corner outfielders would be great. I know that we have Jack Sawinski, who's doing decent. And then some of these guys are all right as we go further down into the list. David Hooper, Ryan Harder, and William Wright. They're going to take a while before they're ready or able to help us in any way, but I think that certainly helps our organization as a whole. So excited for those prospects that we can finally combine a couple of draft classes together, I guess is the words that I'm looking for there. Contract extensions wise, we're going to have to extend these guys. We made the trade for Mike Soraka, so let's go ahead into here and see what we have to offer him. It's going to be a big contract. It really doesn't matter how many years we switch this out to. We're probably going to be having to pay him 16 plus mil per year. The thing that I think is important to consider here is that he's 26. So I feel comfortable extending him to a minimum of 4 years, knowing that that'll take him to the age of 30. But then I would say an additional like 4 years on top of that. So that's not going to give us a discount, not based on what I'm seeing, but it might benefit us to sign him to like a 10-year deal or something like that, so that as he continues to progress, because he is an 85B, maybe he can get a potential. I actually don't know what his development rating is at. I guess it's kind of cheating to look at it, but I'm going to look anyway. Attributes, batting and fielding, 89 potential. Yeah, so he's on the border of A potential. So I'm thinking we just give him a big-time, long-term contract, and I have to see if that'll make him the highest-paid player on our team. So we'll go with 161 mil. You're not going to be our ace. You're going to be rotation. What does he want? He wants the ace role. So that might be the deal breaker for him. Okay. He was able to accept it without the ace role. So that'll help us, I think, at least with, I mean, I guess the fact of the matter is the happiness system, the player happiness system isn't in the game anymore. We also brought over Gratterall, who we have to extend to a contract. So it looks like he's arbitration eligible just for this year, and then free agent eligible past that. Let's maybe, again, look to sign him past the age of 30. And we'll be able to get him in. He wants more money as the years goes on, which is, you know, that makes sense. But I'm thinking that 6.5 million isn't a bad value. So let's go like 9 years at 6.5. And we'll always be able to trade these players away if necessary. There we go. So we got a good contract for him. G1 Bay is going to be cheap, I think, because he is renewable for at least 1 year. So we could, in theory, we could renew his contract for, looks like around 760, or we could try to sign him again to a long-term contract. His value is going to go up significantly as we progress through the years. I'm thinking sign him through the age of 30 at 5.7 per year. That's not bad. Or we could do 5 years at 4.4. 4 years at 2.4. 5 years at 4.4 ain't bad. Let's do that. You're not going to be I mean, platoon depth. I mean, sure, if you only want the platoon role, that's what I'll give to you. But you're going to be able to do more than that. I'm going to have to sign some of these other guys as well. That's a lot of contracts to potentially re-sign. Henry Davis is another one that sticks out to me. How long is he renewable for? 2 years. He's not going to want much money at all. $2 million over 5 years. My goodness. I love this contract system and hate it at the same time because I don't know that this is realistic in any way, shape, or form. But I certainly love being able to bring these players back for cheap. I'm going to sign Kutch to a 3-year deal. I want to see if we can get him to the age of 40. So let's go with that 3-year deal at 2.5 per year. That helps us salary-wise anyway. And he wants a platoon role. He doesn't want years. Wait, what? Why does he not have interest? Because we're not a contender. How are we not a contender whenever we have the best record in all of the major leagues? We're giving him platoon role. If I give him a better role? Oh, okay, so, well, I can't afford the contract anyway, but that's going to be the end of my ability to re-sign guys right now until we actually hit the offseason. That at least gives us the idea of, you know, which players are going to be up for contract re-signing at that point anyway. Monte Maynard will have to give a contract to. Clevenger will have to give I think we're letting him walk. But that gives us an idea anyway. So let's go ahead and start getting through the month of August and see how things work for us. So we have a series against the Diamondbacks to start off with. Let's go ahead. We don't have any scouting to do. AA have 4 invalid lineups. Fix the lineups. We're able to take 2 games against the Diamondbacks. Jack Swinski's no longer injured. Yes, auto-utilize, please. Let me go ahead real quick. What I wanted to do was move some guys around. So these guys are in... I needed to look at my corner outfits. So Lolo Sanchez is in AAA. We got him in AA. Chavez Young, I wanted to move to Class A. And I wanted to give these guys a chance. So Tommy Kang, go up to double. And Scott Felch, go up to double. And then in right field, we'll also put Velade down to Class A. That should flip those guys appropriately. Why do we have an extra? So somebody got to get caught up to AAA at one of these positions. I don't know what position. Lombardo maybe up to AAA. All right, we'll just set it like that. And that should put us into a good spot. Now to see if at this point in the season it's 65 and 48. Where do we stand compared to the rest of the league? So we are below the Dodgers. We're below the Dodgers, below the Yankees, below the Twins, below the Angels. So, I mean, in theory, we're still one of the best teams in the league at 65 and 48. We're doing a good job of maintaining at the top of our division. So not something that we can complain with or complain about at all. So, well, real quick, I gotta get this out of the way because it's making noise. All right. So, let's keep it going. Let's see what we can do against the Yankees. Why does he keep messing with the lineups? 2 games against the Yankees, and we know that they're good at 71 wins. We should be able to sweep both of these games against Detroit. And we lose both of them, of course. I want to know why it keeps telling me that my lineups and rotations and whatnot are messed up down in the minors. I guess maybe because I'm bringing those players back. That's what it's doing. Okay, hold on. So, settings, mode specific. For whatever reason, it reset a bunch of stuff to auto. So, manual. Critical situations are off for right now. We'll turn those on maybe when we get to September. Manual. Management, manual. Trades, manual. Free agency, manual. Contracts, manual. Ugh, I hate whenever it switches that stuff on its own. So let's go ahead and give it a good save. Make sure that we don't end up with anything wonky going on here again. And with that being said, I should probably check the roster, make sure they didn't do something stupid. They did. So they brought Burrows up. Who did I have up? Was it Leiter or Priester at this point? I don't even remember. Probably Priester because he was doing crazy down here. .747 ERA. That's fine. We're going to stick with him. Burrows, stay down in the minors. I don't know why they decided to make that switch. Should be fine there, fine there. Termar and Rodolfo, Hayes and Ursula. Bay, Swinsky, and Maynard. Swinsky's really a 77 overall? Anyway, let's keep it rolling. We should be good to go now. Hopefully we don't slide. Stop telling me that I have an invalid rotation. Just fix it. Even when I had it, even when it was accidentally on auto, it wasn't auto-fixing the rotation. Unable to get a series win against the Angels. They are one of the best teams, if not the best team in the league right now at 80 wins, though. Able to get 3 of 4 against Miami, which is huge. Hopefully we can win. Only able to pick up 1 against the Brewers. Still nobody really close to chasing us in this pennant race. 2 wins against the Mets. I'll take it. The Dodgers again. Dodgers again? No, we only played the Dodgers once. And then let's go ahead and get through this Milwaukee series. Okay, so September call-ups. Who are we going to bring up for the month of September? Who would we want to see? I'm thinking we usually bring up an extra pitcher, right? Luis Ortiz is supposed to be good. I should probably actually make him a little bit better considering he's doing really well in real life, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look up his stats. Luis Ortiz. I know we're not doing this necessarily accurately, I guess I should say. Wait. Luis Ortiz. Pirates? Did he get traded? Luis Ortiz. Statistics, he's only got a 5.63 ERA, so not that good. We want to bring up a pitcher. We sent Leiter or Priester down for a reason. I don't know. Let's just go with both of them up in the majors for right now. We'll be able to make that work. That shouldn't be a problem at all. And then what? We got to also bring up one other player. So I'm thinking somebody in the field, of course. I don't want to go crazy with pitching right now. So we've got 2 catchers. Both are doing well. No reason to do anything different there. Do we have any minor league players that should come up to the majors? I can't remember if I told you guys about this Eric Chen move, bringing him in at first base. An 18-year-old with 69 power on both sides, which is pretty crazy. Rodolfo Castro's up. Tucupita Marcano was up at one point in time. Nick Gonzalez could potentially be there. Oh, that's who they sent down? They sent down Iglesias? Oh, no, he's up. Okay, I'm just going crazy. No Majica. Probably not Peguero. Smith Najigba is probably the correct choice here. Unless we're going with a Swaggerty, Lonnie White. So Swaggerty or Smith Najigba probably. Cal Mitchell has some potential there. Lolo Sanchez would be great defensively. Let's go with Smith Najigba, who's apparently not on the 40-man roster. And we have a full 40-man roster. So let's go look at our 40-man roster, and we either have to call one of those players up or remove somebody from that 40-man roster by getting rid of them. Why Mike Lombardo's on the 40-man roster beats me. G. Riley, Cal Mitchell. What does Lombardo look like? He's got a big arm, so we don't necessarily want to get rid of him, so we don't want to designate him. We could call up Cal Mitchell. Probably not a big issue. We could also call up a bullpen arm, like Yeri. Or we just call up Nick Gonzalez, T-Swag, Tucupita. Let's go with Nick Gonzalez. Just because he hasn't been up for us yet this year. Lolo Sanchez. Okay. All right, so finish this Brewers series. And then we put on critical situations. I don't know that we even need critical situations to be on, to be honest with you. I don't know if it's possible for us to lose this division. The Cardinals are, what is that, 3 games below 500? We're at 77 and 60. We're pretty much automatically going to win 80 games. We're not in a race for anybody. I guess we're technically going to be in a race for playoff seeding, but we're not going to catch the Dodgers. I mean, we're racing with the Braves and the Phillies. National League East, Central, West. Yeah, I mean, I guess if we really care about racing with the Braves and the Phillies for positioning, but I don't think I do. I don't know. If we get any against, like, the Nationals, I'm probably not going to play them. Critical situation, we're up 5-0. They want me to finish a shutout with Quinn Priester. Okay, I'm actually going to try this. Only reason being is because his performance in The Sims so far has been pretty poor. So the opportunity to get
John
a really
Shelby
good game
alongside
in for
Chris
him,
Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. Quinn Priester back out to start the 8th with a shutout in the works.
My mic for the game.
And the pitch.
The most recent
swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Played around with the settings.
Fouled off. He was late.
Hopefully it's coming through appropriately for you guys. I probably should turn it down a little bit. Right about there, maybe. Change up. Let's go fastball down, man.
And there's the ball.
Not gonna be good enough.
First and second, 2 down. And down on
go around on
strikes. And that
Actually,
is
I don't know if they called him going around or if they called that
so
just an actual strike.
On to pitch now for the Nationals, Victor Arano.
Realistically, I shouldn't have to bat here. See if we can just complete
3,
this
4,
game.
5 due up for the home team. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. First pitch, and he
Really
just
came down
misses.
towards the zone. I missed it pretty badly.
And another ball.
You guys can see that I have not been playing this game enough lately. My timing is quite a bit off.
Man, this is exciting.
I mean, not that my timing is ever very good anyway, but timing's pretty bad right now.
Right side.
Right, that'll be an out at first. Mason Martin.
And he takes it himself
2 outs to go to complete the shutout.
Job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the
Did
defense
that look
work
like we were
behind
in
it
the
with
rain?
another ground ball. Good execution.
Call in the box now as he leaves that one up high. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0.
A little bit off right now again.
And fouled off.
Dangerous pitch on that changeup. Good four-seam fastball down and in.
Off the mark there. 3 balls and a strike.
He's not able to get to the fastball, but I think we might be able to get him on this curveball. If we don't totally lose control of it. Nope,
That
there
one
goes.
raced to center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
So potentially dangerous situation.
Well, that was one of those
Let's make sure, since we are in control,
batting averages are just so much higher.
to have
just a
somebody
cookie
up
down
and ready
the
to
middle.
go.
I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
I honestly feel like I'm probably better off
Just
pitching it down the middle of the zone.
He swings and fouls one off.
So I'm not going to be hitting the accuracy meter right now.
The 1-2.
We definitely need to develop a different
Spoils the
pitch with
two-strike pitch, and
Priester.
he'll see another.
Because all he has right now is the ability to go north and south. And that's not, in my opinion, a very winning combo in MLB The Show.
That one misses.
We definitely went around on that,
2-2.
but okay. Only having 2 fastballs and 2 southward breaking balls. Probably not going to get the job done long term for this guy.
Hit on the ground might be
Double
2.
play to end it. That should
come
on.
I
don't know why that meter ended. I never even let off, and it just automatically pretty much gave me a bad ball over there to second base.
There's a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one
I know
called for a
he's out of
strike.
energy.
Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
All it takes is good pitch sequencing, and we'll be good to go. Right here, curveball.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate, but no advance from the runners.
All right, come on.
Left field.
Touch, just get to it.
McCutcheon has it sized up and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
I swear, because I haven't been on the game in a while, probably with whatever
Here's
update, it completely changed what all my
as the
settings are.
Nationals
So
are
my
down to
meter
their
right
final
now
out.
is not the
Foul
meter that
ball
I've been
there.
playing on whenever I was playing this
At second,
actually a
Wood
while
at
back.
first,
So
2 out of the inning.
the other thing that
And
we're
hits the
risking
dirt.
here is an
Ball
injury.
1.
So I don't think that's that big of a deal,
And right
especially
back
because
to
we
the
are in
mound.
that September period.
Throw
And that'll do it.
first,
Complete
ball
game
game.
shutout. We were
And
a
the
little bit too
Pirates
high on my
even
pitch
this
count
series
there,
up
but
a game
in
apiece.
the critical
It has
situation, we
become
were able to get the
increasingly
job done.
difficult to throw a complete game shutout.
Where you at recording time? About 24, 25
Hitters are
minutes.
showing.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn critical situations off, because I'm going to finish out the season right here, right now. And then in the next video, there we go, we get some good wins, because there's no way we're going to fall out of playoffs at this point. So we'll get to see our win total for the season. The AAA Indians have finished the season 71 and 79, missing the postseason. That stinks. The AA team, 79 and 59, though, won their division, so that's pretty good. Minor league playoffs are about to begin. Don't stop simulating. No, that's fine. Job security trophy. Achieve both yearly contract goal for your GM within franchise. Okay. So what do we finish out with at the end of the season here? We won our division at 90 wins. That's a fantastic result, if you ask me, and we're going to be playing the Mets in the playoffs, which I actually have some confidence that we'll be able to win this series. So that puts us, I mean, yeah, we were playing for seeding. We weren't going to be beating the Dodgers or Atlanta, though, for one of those two spots. And I don't know that we would have been doing a whole lot better if we actually put critical situations on. That's a fantastic way to end Season 2, though, and honestly pretty excited about a matchup against the New York Mets. So we're going to continue that on in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed at least getting to be able to dive back into the Pirates franchise, even though we didn't do a whole lot today other than getting through the last 2 months of the season. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video, and I hope you guys have a good one.